expressed in this podcast belong solely to the host and guests and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position. The content provided on this podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be relied upon for professional advice. The host and guests do not make any representations or warranties concerning the accuracy, completeness, timelessness, suitability, or validity of any information presented on this podcast. They will not be liable for any errors, omissions, or damages arising from its use.
Preparing what you already have. Jacob already has the meat. Don't you become so focused on what you're doing that you forget what you need. Please hear the words that are coming out of my mouth. This is when you get so hungry that you lower your standards and you'll eat anything. This is when you go from having a list of who you will date to being so lonely that you'll date anything. This is when you had a vision board and you had a house picked out, but because it didn't happen when you wanted it to, you settled for something you know God didn't tell you to buy, and now you're unhappy with it, and you cannot reverse it because you did it when you're hungry. The worst time to make a decision is when you have an appetite. The worst time to go grocery shopping is when you're hungry. If you're hungry and you go on the grocery shop, you grab everything. You just put everything in there. Why? Because your appetite is making the decisions for your pocket. And you'll get home and you'll find out that you didn't need 2 gallons of milk. You didn't need 4 loaves of bread. And you didn't need 2 sacks of potatoes, and half of it goes bad. Why? Because your appetite always makes you have more than you need. My mama used to say, don't let your eyes fool your stomach. You always want more than you need. So you got to ensure, listen to this, because when you're hungry, you'll lower the price. Ensure that the price of your destiny isn't set by the position of your desire.
About a variety of subjects and deep, you know what I'm saying, whatever, about whatever. You know what I'm saying? I am your host, your main host today, you know what I'm saying? This is your boy T Hills, you know what I'm saying? I got my boy.
You heard me, the thunder guy, water guy, king beside Mr. Freeze.
It's your girl J. Crochet.
You got my boy.
But why I just found this day?
What?
Yeah, the butt.
That bitch, he do anything not to answer a question, huh?
Y'all should have let me find out immature. Oh, what my name is? Oh, Walker, Texas Ranger.
We got Walker, Texas Ranger, and we have a lovely co-host today. We have
Allison.
What's up, Allison?
You know what I'm saying? And together we make the Rooted Podcast. Yeah, I like that. You know what I'm saying?
What this is?
You know what I'm saying? So how y'all feeling, man? How was y'all week? You know what I'm saying? Allison, what's up with you?
My week went well. Work field. It went well.
Okay. Cool. Mine was ass. I'm about ready to sue FedEx ass. Yeah. Catch y'all bitch Monday.
Oh. I mean, mine was kind of iffy. It was just, I was ready to get the week over with, so. Yeah.
Why did you come?
Our week was awesome.
Yeah,
Yo,
man.
where y'all was it?
Alright. So look, stereotypes are real, right? I love my black people, but I understand my black people, and there was some real niggatry afoot, you know? I hired some black people to do some job that I should have hired my Migo partners to do in the first place. But I gave niggas a chance, and niggas remind you that they niggas, you know? Them niggas got fired Friday. And my Migo partners got the contract anyway out there with. Shout out to you, Javier. Keep making America great.
Niggas gonna dig, Mexicans gonna Mexico.
Well, he Peruvian, but yeah, same shit.
What, Peruvians go Peru?
They make a lot of churn.
I'm not kidding.
Sound like they gonna fuck.
Clearly.
It sounds like so. It sounds like they have a variety of kids to choose from, right?
He actually got a lot of churn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm saying. So speaking of variety, that brings us to our first sponsor today. Shout out to Hillside Boards and Tables.
Yeah. What?
Variety. Shout out to Hillside Boards and Tables. You know what I'm saying? You can go to Instagram at Hillside Boards and Tables.
Yo.
Shout out to Kasia Hill. She's the owner. Charcuterie boards, however you want it.
Say it again.
It's charcuterie boards. Charcuterie? Charcuterie.
Impress me, spell.
Charcuterie.
What? Charcuterie boards, you know what I'm saying? Charcuterie boards, you know what I'm saying? And tables, you know what I'm saying? And tell them Rudy sent you.
Rudy!
Alright, man. Alright, let's get into our first topic of the day. The thing that's been killing the internet now, I don't know how y'all feel about it, but I'm gonna bring it to y'all about Miss EBONI K.Williams. You know what I'm saying? And her comments on whether she wouldn't date a bus driver, but the person that owns the, you know what I'm saying, the bus company. What are y'all thoughts about it? I know y'all heard about it. What are y'all thoughts
Fill us in on it for the people that haven't.
No, I wish I had the audio.
I know, we can just insert the clip.
But basically, she made comments speaking on how, I want to say that she wouldn't date, you know, so what, she was being interviewed first of all, you know what I mean, and she didn't really make comments. She was asked a question about would she date, you know what I'm saying, somebody who drives a bus.
Okay.
You know what I mean, and her comments was she'll date someone who owns the bus, you know what I'm saying, you know what I mean, and not like, you know, some stuff followed, which didn't really burn up the internet, but this, what she said on this. And then she doubled down on it, saying that people who, I guess, were mad at her were people who were average, okay with mediocrity, made C's and D's in life. You know what I'm saying? It's like, people are enraged because they're like, you're saying that you wouldn't date a bus driver or average 9-to-5 worker, where it's like, the people are like, some of them were some of the best people. But then you have your comments like, yes, the other side, that they're saying, 9-to-5 workers cheat too. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
you know, so you have both sides. Me personally, my thoughts on it, I didn't take it no kind of way. I looked at it as she's a millionaire woman. That's what millionaire women do. Like, you know, they look for other millionaires to be with. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't take it no other kind of way.
Yeah, for real.
What your thoughts on it?
Oh man, you just messed me up just now, because I heard Shell was with some young dude that wasn't rich but keeping moving. But I thought about that comment. I ain't surprised with it either. I'm just still trying to wonder what everybody was mad.
Right.
I think
dudes was mad or women was mad?
I think it was a little both. When I seen it on the Breakfast Club, DJ Envy had some choice words about it because he feels like she's discrediting the whole working class, technically, by saying that she wouldn't date a bus driver, but which technically is preference. You know, that's preference. That's up to her. She might not want that, like,
Right.
you know. But he's like, well, what about all the people that support what you do? That's the working class, and that was his argument on that. You know, he said you could lose a lot of following, and
That was stupid.
yeah, that's what he's saying.
She
He like,
won't date him.
right, she ain't gonna date him.
Just buy my shit.
Right, basically. And he was like, you know, that's the main people that go buy your shit. But you might have just cost yourself some money.
What y'all thoughts on it, ladies? Come on, like.
Yeah, y'all quiet.
What you think, Al?
My view on it, that's her personal preference.
Mhm.
I don't think she was speaking for anyone but herself.
Mhm.
As far as me, I don't see anything wrong with dating someone that's a bus driver because they have a honest living, and bus drivers can make a decent amount of money. So I don't have an issue with dating a bus driver. My issue comes in when, if you're talking about dating, it's sometimes you want to date people that's closer to what you make financially, and then sometimes it really doesn't matter to you. So it all depends on your preference, and her preference I do not agree with, but that's on her, that's her opinion.
Right.
But I wouldn't mind dating a bus driver. That's just me though.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind.
Why don't you?
I mean, she took the words right out of my mouth, because that's basically the same thing I was gonna say, but I guess to kind of like add on to it, like how she said, that's pretty much her preference from what she stated and how she referenced I guess you could say the difference between the two. You could tell that her preference is, I want to date somebody upper class type shit. And I mean, at the end of the day, nothing is wrong with a regular person who works a 9 to 5. Because at the end of the day, everybody got to bust their ass on a job. So whether you work in a 9 to 5 or whether you just a top boss, you still got to work. So, I mean, that's her preference.
Yeah.
And I see what the problem is.
Yeah.
Talk to me.
I see what the problem
Talk
is.
to me.
I see what it
I'm
is.
listening.
Talk to
Nah,
me.
damn that woman. Damn that.
What?
Damn that.
Damn that.
What? You ever been cut from a team or anything like that before?
Yes.
Everybody's
Yes.
salary just get drastically just dropped, right? So COVID came around. Everybody making money a certain way. Bam. Stop. So I gotta go be a bus driver now. What you done? You finished with it?
Right, like, it's
Like
over
that.
with that.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
about $1, you hear me?
The only thing moving is the bus right now.
Well, I think it's more on, not saying that she said that's her preference, but I look at more how someone treats me, because you can have a person that make all this money and treat you like crap.
That's
And
true.
then you can have somebody that might not make as much as the other person, but that treats you wonderful.
I really get treated like crap.
Because I know I have high expectations, so I'm gonna go with who treats me the best. Because I can take care of Allison pretty fine, but having a man that helps is wonderful also. But I just worry about how someone treats me. That's my biggest thing.
I think.
So hold on, wait. I'm sorry to cut you off. So you date a homeless man? If he treated you nice?
The polite
You
don't
can't
pay
treat me
bills.
nice.
How you can't treat you
You
nice?
can't treat me. How
Good
you
morning.
treat me nice? Good morning. That's what. How is he? Is he gonna call me?
Can I
Is
adopt?
he
Wait,
gonna?
wait. Man, you playing homeless people have cell phones. Something to do.
How they gonna charge you?
Huh?
How they gonna charge you?
Shit, where you go to the Starbucks or one?
I wouldn't be. I also
Sign the
need
gas.
consistency. I also
Need some form of
consistency.
security.
Okay.
So I need something consistent. I can't have, one day you can text my phone, then the next day,
He's
I couldn't get to
consistent.
McDonald's. You know?
I couldn't get to that McDonald's outlet, baby.
My
But
phone
So,
rang
I
up.
still love you.
So I'm sorry, but my preference is I will not be able to date someone I'm just needing them and they're homeless. I cannot. Now, if I was dating someone and they went on hard times and they lost their job, so therefore they lost their apartment, then that's something totally
Yeah.
different from me meeting someone that's homeless and me talking to someone and circumstances happen, things happen, life happen, then I can understand that.
Okay.
I can understand.
Preach.
Oh man, I gotta go, bro.
Yeah.
I think I gotta go have that argument when I get home.
Talk to me.
Cause just recently, I just came out my situation, and I felt like I got treated different when I was on that broke spell. I ain't think I got. Oh, that's what you want. I ain't think I got treated the same, and I wanted to ask y'all, when can I complain? Cause she had my back, but not emotionally. So I wanted some more pussy, to be honest with you, and I felt like I couldn't say nothing because she was handling the shit for a while. So it's hard to be like, yo, baby, not sure we gonna love emotionally, but nigga, you broke. Yeah.
Somebody answer that in the comments for us, please.
Well, I would say just sit down and have that conversation, because my thing is, a relationship should be a partnership. I should be able to go to my mate and say, this is how I feel about X, Y, and Z. And I recently got out of a situation where I could not say how I felt about X, Y, and Z. So now I am very big on how do I feel about something. I'm not gonna wait until it's all over. I understand life happens, circumstance happen. But if I did something that affects my mate, I would want my mate to tell me. Whether my mate feel like he's bringing in the most money or he's not, I still want my mate to come to me and talk to me. Because I'm gonna go to my mate. I don't care how, if he call it nagging or bothering, whatever. I'm gonna get it off my chest. I'm gonna see how I feel.
You got me here to fuss on purpose.
Yeah.
Cause that's not how that goes.
Okay, talk to me. Talk
A
to
lot
us.
of times you tell them something, they can't tell the difference between who they are and what they did. So much it look like cheating. Not calling you a cheater. I'm just saying these actions look like cheating. That conversation goes all kind of ways. So I can't speak how I feel because most people take it, as you call it, nimnet. So that conversation never goes as smooth as this young lady just made it sound. Unless that's you.
Well, each person is different. Each person is different. You also have to, when you communicate with your mate, you have to communicate in a way that they understand. So for me, I do not like how I I do not like hollering. I do not like voices raised. So I respect a man coming to me and saying, Allison, I did not like how you did X, Y, and Z. But the minute he I'm out.
What if he told you 10
Mentally,
What if he told you 10 times already in a nice way?
Cool. Then I would understand why he might come with a little escalated voice, but at that point I'm still gonna check out. Sometimes you might wanna tell somebody something, but until the point where they're able to receive it,
Right.
they would never hear it.
Right.
You can tell it to them 100 times, but if they're not open, it's just like it's going on deaf ears.
She's dead ass right about
They
that.
say communication is key, but being able to receive the communication is it's the whole thing. So yeah, I think it's just like she said, it depends on who you talking to.
Everybody.
If they're being receptive.
I'm gonna let this go around the whole room, like, cause I asked her, like, would she date a homeless person? And I'm asking, I'm gonna re-ask this to you, but when I ask this, keep in mind, right? When you meet this person, you don't know that they homeless at the time. You just know that, say, like, you had a soiree, a party, shindig, whatever you want to call it. You met this person.
Okay. See, I'm under the impression that we met the motherfuckers under.
What homeless?
Right, because they got a lot of.
I live in
Right.
I know
We have
somebody
jumping from couch to couch,
pillar to post.
and then we have under the bridge. And I'm not talking about they live under the bridge, but then they have the under the bridge homeless. So what homeless are you referring to?
A mobile home. I got a car.
So he has a car.
Yeah.
He has a car, but I don't have a crib, but he already have a crib.
Okay.
Okay.
Or she has a car, but
The
doesn't
car
have
move?
a crib. The car moves.
Okay. Hey, we working with something. That's something valid right there. So you can get from A to B.
Well, with me, honestly, if somebody is that form of homeless,
Right.
then it depends on how the conversation goes. Because if I told to this person and this man, he fell on hard times and he's looking for a job, then I'm gonna be like, okay, not saying that he could be my boyfriend at that moment, not saying that I would talk to him on that level at that moment, but I'm like, okay, well, I know who's hiring. Let me tell you who's hiring, so maybe we could apply for a job. Not saying that he's my boyfriend.
Right.
Not saying that, but I would help him look for something to do, like look for a job.
So
Yeah.
thank you for bringing me to that point. So would you date a guy that worked at McDonald's? Not equated. We didn't found the equated. All right. Come on.
I heard the side.
Hold on. You know what, Al? Let's come back around.
I heard
Jay,
that.
answer it first. Let's give Al a little time to cool down. Would you date a guy that worked at Burger King, McDonald's, or any one of his fast food joints?
I mean,
Damn, that's all.
If you gotta start off with how me.
I got it. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. Come back in.
This is the thing. I had this conversation with somebody last week, and I realized. At first, I was like, no, I'm not dating someone that work at McDonald's, but I had to think about it. Why are they working at McDonald's? Are they working at McDonald's to learn the ropes of McDonald's to become a manager at McDonald's? Are they at McDonald's to own a McDonald's? Why are they at McDonald's? Now, if they're at McDonald's, flipping them, doing the fries, and that's all they want to do is order those fries, then I'm sorry. But unfortunately, at the point in my life where I am now, he will not meet the qualifications. And nothing is wrong with doing the fries. If that's what he chooses to do with his life. But I'm to the age where I have dated people for their potential when I was in my 20s. And people have potential. Everyone has potential, but I can't want more for you than you want for yourself.
Yes.
So if you're flipping them, if you're doing them fries and you're good at them fries, and I say, okay, you're good at those fries, what about getting in Hamburger Academy or Hamburger University to learn how to be a manager?
Don't work in the kitchen, baby. Learn how to do
What
everything.
about managing the kitchen? What about doing something else? Or what about leaving McDonald's and going to Chick-fil-A and make $15, $16 an hour doing the fries? You can do something else.
With 17 people on your shift.
You make it happy. Well, learn how to be in a production. Learn how to do something else besides the Happy Meal. Become a trainer. Teach other people how to make Happy Meals and go up the corporate level.
Since when is that progress?
What is what progress?
The Happy Meal?
What you know what she's saying about learn? Since when is that progress? I'm like,
acquired a new skill.
For who? Her or me? Cause sound like it's for her.
You do it for yourself.
It depends on.
I like fries.
It depends on how you.
You like fries? Go ahead, do your
less responsibility. I ain't gotta worry about all that stuff.
So
now we say back the responsibility.
The check don't bounce.
The what?
The check don't bounce.
The check don't bounce.
The check don't bounce. That's why I go to work for. As long as the check don't bounce, I'm there. Check don't bounce.
So he can work. So he can work in Fry's. He can pay y'all mortgage.
No, he can't.
Yeah, he could.
Working a Fry's.
Y'all gonna be living with that homeless man.
Boy.
But I think you just eloquently said what Ebony K.Williams wanted to say.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes, you would, but that I have to.
That's not conducive for your lifestyle.
What you can be, and like that was beautiful. That was a great spill. But your ass been quiet.
Right.
So would you date a man that worked at McDonald's or Burger King? There's nothing wrong with anyone who works at these fast food restaurants. Everyone is essential. You want that to be known. Everyone is essential.
Stop lying.
No, DJ, don't do this. I like McDonald's.
We can do it.
I like McDonald's.
We can do it out. We can do it out.
I ate some fries the other day.
If I gotta make my own fries, I'll kick your ass.
Yeah.
But would you date a man?
I mean, honestly, I feel like if I'm talking to somebody that works at McDonald's, Burger King, whatever, and like Allison said, like we're not dating, we're not in a serious relationship, we're just talking, communicating every day, stuff like that. But if I feel like you're complacent, meaning you just want to stay there.
You like fries.
You like fries. You don't want to like move up. You don't want to take on a new skill or nothing like that. Then I mean, respectfully, we cannot go further into whatever you thought this was gonna be. Because I don't like somebody who is complacent. Because I'm not a complacent person. If you have an opportunity to move up or level up, then you should take it by all means.
Right.
Cause honestly, you see the fucking world we live in today.
Right.
So why would you want to just stay there?
Right.
Instead of trying to build yourself up.
The fry man, like they get some ass too. Somebody get a fry man some ass.
The fry man.
Somebody get a fry man some ass.
Get a drummer some. Like,
that's it. The drummer put in good work.
But at the same time,
but I understand.
Okay, guys, the ladies answered. Like,
no, I want to know what's the number.
Yeah,
ask back now. They escaped. Would you date a woman that worked at McDonald's or worked at a fast food restaurant?
I don't want to work nowhere. We all niggas don't be giving a shit. We don't be giving.
Hold on, what's the?
Y'all done dated some unemployed women that ain't give a shit.
Yeah, hell yeah. We did. I ain't dated her, but we was having sex.
I dated her.
We was having sex. I ain't dated her, but shit. Yeah, if she be like she working at fucking McDonald's,
no, we don't be caring. Let's just keep it real. We don't be caring. We don't be caring.
Niggas pick you up on keep
you say you don't care, so you're in a relationship.
I care.
Okay, so you saying you don't care if a woman work at McDonald's?
Rather her not work at all.
Oh, not work at all. Okay, well, there you go.
Yeah, I don't want to go.
Shit.
I hope she at home thinking of something to do though. I feel what you're saying. Yeah, you could knit something.
Why she have to knit? You tell you don't want her to work. They might be working her.
I don't want to work for nobody else.
Oh, okay.
And then corporation there's job.
Okay.
There's a position that needs to be filled 24/7, 365. Just because she ain't working outside don't mean she ain't got a job at the house.
That part.
Well, I'm not that type of person. You know? I let my old lady do whatever she want when she feel like it. But in my past life, I was a dictator from what they tell me because I paid the bills essentially, and that wasn't right. And I'm sorry. I can stop lying now. Nah. But what's the number? Minimum. 5. What's the height requirement or the wallet requirement?
For what?
45,000, 50,000.
For me?
Yeah, for both.
Well, I've never thought about that. I've never thought about a salary requirement because
just don't get my way.
Whatever I make, I feel like that's what I make, and I'm able to sustain myself. I can take care of myself, sustaining or whatever word it is. But I got me. So I've never thought about a bracket for a man. He has to make so much. I've never thought about that.
I don't think that's actually a bad thing either, because too many people think about what somebody else make and then end up with a shitty ass person. Now you're condemning the rest.
Yep,
But
I've learned
across America, the average income for a household is to live like a decent life, like upper middle class life, is supposed to be collectively 70 grand a year.
Where do you live at?
Collectively.
Where do you
No,
live
that's based off statistics
In
from
Des
rich
Moines,
motherfuckers,
Iowa?
poor motherfuckers. But in the middle, the median
That's the median.
is supposed to be 70 grand for everybody to live a really decent life. The Disney World families, like that shit.
What year was that
70
stat
grand.
taken in? You should have
Last
won
year.
in
That was last year.
1976.
No, that was last year.
I don't see
It was like it was supposed to be 70 grand.
70?
Yeah, that was
I
last
did
year.
70 by myself and was not living.
Nah,
I had a lot of bad habits. but
okay,
still.
that's what I was about to say. So that brings us into our next sponsor. Shout out Next Choice Financial, bro. Hey, make your next choice your best choice, you dig? You need that financial coaching. You need to get that credit score up. You need to see if you actually have them bad habits. Because most people don't have a money problem. They have a spending problem, bad habit problem. Shout out our girl Kia, Next Choice Financial, man. Tell her Rudy sent you. Rudy! There you go. Wow, that was great. See, you helped me out.
I'm going to call that lady.
Oh yeah, call her. She great at it.
Oh, shit, dog.
Bruh, let's see. At this day and age, I'm really at that point that as long as you don't bring me down, we should be good. But bitch, you gonna do something. I don't say bitch, I just use it as a general term, not reference to women. Just a general term. I call him a bitch every morning. Love it. But
That definitely was a reference to women.
yeah, you gonna do something, bruh. I mean, shit.
So you'll date a woman that would work at them like.
I've done that. I've done that. I've done Taco Bell and all that other shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I ain't fucking with you for your money. Like, what are you adding to me? I don't need you to add financially if that's the case, because I need to be secure in that myself. You know, I stand on my own, regardless of the situation. Even when I fall on hard
How old
time,
is it?
I figure out how to
on
make
your
my.
own, but
Yeah.
if you have this woman coming into the mix,
Mhm.
should she stand on her own as well?
You're supposed to.
Okay, so both people.
So that when you come together,
Mhm.
that's when y'all able
So
to financially help each other.
You said stand on her own,
Yeah.
meaning she should be able to pay her own rent.
Yeah. You shouldn't come to me looking for me to take over these things for you. I should want to do that because I know that you're already doing that for yourself.
Give me that
If you
pussy.
break it
Whichever one
down,
come
if you
first.
break it down, rent is about what? How much a month? About 12?
Oh, shit, I don't know.
Like, whatever rent is.
Yeah.
So she has to make a decent amount of money
Right.
to be able to take care of herself.
Mm-hmm.
So you feel like a woman at McDonald's would be able to pay for a $1,200 rent and whatever the car note
Your
is.
ass shouldn't be in that. You should be in Charlestown. I'm gonna tell you, they got $400 rent. That's what I'm saying.
I know it's good.
Yeah, come on, baby. Like, come on. If you know you can't afford $1,200
She's
rent,
just gonna move in.
why the
with you.
hell you
Say
gonna?
even some
She
people.
just
Well,
gonna move in.
Shit.
I'm a city girl. So in a city, rent is not cheap.
Oh yeah,
Rent is
I
not
live.
cheap, and the cheapest you might get for a one bedroom might be 800 something, 900 something. Even with that,
Mm-hmm.
it depends on how much you make, and then to qualify for this apartment, what they want you to make 3 times the rent.
I think so.
So if an apartment complex wants her to make 3 times the rent,
Mm-hmm.
and you want her to have her own apartment, she's stable on her own.
Mhm.
How much does she have to make?
I mean, you
She has
gotta
to make
have-
a decent amount.
You ain't gotta have your own apartment. You
No.
stay with your people, cover some bills.
Where she was
That's your
living at before that?
responsibility.
Sounds
Yeah,
like a
no.
homeless man looking like a
That
real
shows
good
some
prospect right
appreciation
now.
to
Yeah, I
me.
think
You dig? It ain't about like the fact that okay, you have somewhere to stay, right? You can move A to B. Not everybody got a car license or that, but are you pursuing that?
Mhm.
You know, it's like how you said. Don't stay stagnant. Cause you get around with me, you gonna fucking hate me. Cause I'm gonna make sure you not stagnant. So you're gonna get either you're gonna rise to the occasion or you gonna get the fuck on.
You
Women
can meet
listen
her
to
at
you
that
like that?
level, but
Yeah.
she gonna go up.
Yeah.
Hey, God. Hey, God, go ahead.
Yeah,
Go
appreciate
ahead,
it.
dog.
ask him that again. I don't think.
And women listen to him like that.
Yeah.
They don't listen to me at all.
Cause I'm one of them. Either we gonna do better or you gonna get the fuck on. And that's my motto is the door always right there. You ain't gotta be out. And I say that full heartedly with all the care in the world. Cause you ain't gonna slow me down. That's it.
That's what's up,
And I love y'all.
How old is it?
29.
Oh boy, got a long way to go.
That's
Like where
alright.
you going though? Like
That's
where you
alright.
going? That's a good mindset to have, boy.
Still this.
You ain't got no children, man.
I got 3.
How the
All girls.
Any stepkids? Any stepkids?
Huh?
Any stepkids?
They all mine.
That brings us into our second topic. You know what I'm saying? Brian McKnight. You know what I'm saying?
What's wrong with Brian, man?
Let me read it.
Talk to us.
Like
What you
a
got for us,
dream
G?
Let me read it, bro.
Two. We wanna be. Y'all don't know no
What
damn
song was
music?
that? What song
I
was
was
that?
singing with you.
Back at 1.
I was singing.
All right. Yeah.
You know a little
Back
something,
at
something.
one.
You little Brian. I know Brian. Stupid ass.
You got me say you got daughters, right?
All 3.
All right, peep this out. If I wrote this, say you got daughters. So today we celebrate you, whatever your daughter name is, on your birthday. Your mom and I couldn't be prouder, and you and I couldn't ask for a better daughter than you.
Mm-hmm.
Sound like something lovely?
Yeah.
It's his stepdaughter.
Okay.
He has a biological daughter.
So how does he treat his biological daughter?
Like shit, apparently, if you leaving a tweet like this.
Damn.
He tweeted that, not me. I got one kid. She got baptized this morning.
Hey.
But she would have sent me to hell if I tweeted this out and
Hold on,
didn't
repeat.
tweet it to
Yeah,
her.
yeah.
Repeat it one more time.
Let's see. Today we celebrate you, Jews, on your birthday. I was on Hook on Phonics, leave me alone. Your mom and I couldn't be prouder of you, and I couldn't ask for a better daughter than you. And this is to the stepdaughter. He has a biological daughter. He also put a picture up saying, this is the fucked up one. You the reason why I'm a girl dad.
Oh.
the
So he's telling this to the stepdaughter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So is the stepdaughter older than his biological daughter?
Yeah, not biological. Like,
Well, if she's older than in his, well, no.
Nah, I don't. So
She trying to
you got
justify
anything?
it.
Hold on. You got anything that he says to his actual daughter? Or if he's even in communication with his actual
Well, the
daughter?
funny part was his sons. He got a Brian McKnight Jr. That's about 30.
Yeah.
He also just had a baby named Brian McKnight.
So you're 30. He traded.
No, just
No?
straight up Brian McKnight.
keep
Sound
it
like
going.
there's a problem.
Well, it seemed like he have his, so it's Brian McKnight, he's married now.
Mm-hmm.
So his current wife, anything that comes from her, it seemed like he's worried about, and the other kids are maybe not so much. I see that
But you say his son's 30
kind
though,
of
huh?
often.
About that.
You see that often?
Well, I see that kind of often because that's like the saying, some people are better stepdads than dads.
Ah, yeah, I've heard that.
So, and some men feel like, I'm with this woman right here, I'm gonna do everything I can for this situation right here, and kind of sort of, not saying Brian McKnight did this, but kind of sort of forget about what came before this marriage, this person, this situation. So it's
That's messed up because the churn didn't ask to be here.
Right.
You know, you made them and brought them in, so you're responsible for that. You know, I don't know the circumstances, Brian. You make good music though, but I don't know the circumstances between you and your past wife and your daughter and all that. I hope y'all figure that shit out. You know, cause they need you, bro. I don't know you personally. You might be a fucking bad nigga, but you make good music, so shit. Keep making good
R.
music.
Kelly.
Shout out to Kells, man. Greatest artist of all time. Not all time, but shit.
Oh, is it?
Up there, top
You ain't got
tier.
any kids though?
No, I don't have any kids.
So
No kids?
The women don't have.
Okay.
So the men.
Wait.
Only the men have kids.
So you, cause you got way more than me.
Yeah, I don't have one.
Hey, shit, it is what it is. What?
I don't have one.
Who they fuck? Don't say the name. Just is it
Oh, shit, I can
all
say the
equal?
name? Shit.
All equal? Are they the same person?
No.
Okay.
I can say the name, shit, it ain't no damn secret.
A, B, and C. You don't get along with any of them? Or you
I get along with all of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn, y'all live some peaceful lives.
Hell no, I ain't never said it was peaceful. I just said we get along. The fuck? Shit.
You ever had a moment where I won't put this on your life?
Shit, go ahead. We talk about this.
She
Moody podcast.
did some stuff to where you was like, I don't want nothing to do with.
Yeah, the first one. But I never felt like that toward my child though. That ain't got shit to do with my child.
So you gonna parent through that?
Huh? Yeah.
You would parent through that?
Hell yeah.
Because for somebody to write this, thought there was a wall up that woman caused. Not that she's the fault, but she's the barrier in between that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not letting nothing get in between me and my churn. Like, I don't give a damn how you feel about me. The first one, family hate me. But guess what? Fuck them.
When does the kid feel that way?
I don't care. Still mine.
You gonna parent through it?
Yeah. I bought you.
Yeah,
Take your ass out too.
No, you not.
Shit.
That's a threat that all parents make that they ain't never do yet.
Shit.
How old your daughter is? I'm gonna make sure she come back and see this episode here.
My oldest is my 4. And my twins is 3. So,
oh,
yeah.
Alright.
They love their papa.
Like instructor.
In the first one,
can't pull out the driveway.
I could. None of them were playing though. But shit, it is what it is. I pulled out. Just not all the time. Shit.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. You know that.
But would you date? I mean, actually, would you date a woman with, like, say she had more a kid or more than one kid?
Yeah. Yeah, I could do that. I mean, shit.
My bad, my bad.
Women date me.
So you date a?
I did. She had 3 before.
Yeah, women date me. They buy from first day. I'm like, hey, look, I got a churn.
Well, it's easier for a woman, ain't it? To date a man with kids.
You think so?
I don't know.
What you think? Guys? Talk to us.
Date niggas with
What you say,
kids.
Jay?
Well, niggas Brian
I
McKnight.
have no issue dating a man with kids. None at all. When I was younger, I used to say,
Men with churn, listen to this.
I used to say, well, I don't have any kids. I wouldn't date a man with kids. And some women that don't have kids, they feel like that because it's kind of like some women, they want all the attention to themselves. They want everything to themselves. And I understand, I respect that. But the older I've gotten, I am 33. So the older I get, the more I realize that a man having a child, that's his child. That child is a child, and I'm Allison. We on 2 different fields, 2 different lanes, 2 different everything. So I don't mind at all. A man can have kids. One thing I would have an issue with, if it's multiple mothers or any, I have many mothers. I need that to be respect.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Respect.
It is possible.
That's one.
It is possible.
I'm 40
just
years old. I
respect.
live a lot of life and I've seen that
Why
happen.
get
Never.
along with each other? So.
Never.
Now I don't have to get along with
Yeah,
the children.
it just
I
gotta
have
be
to
respect.
Get along with them, but it just needs to be respect.
Can I buy a Christmas gift?
Huh?
Can I buy her a Christmas gift? Me and you dating. Can I buy my baby mom a Christmas gift?
From your child, yeah.
No, for her.
Why would you buy
For
that?
what?
Because that's her mother. It's Christmas.
Okay, so from
You're
the
like,
child,
here's from doing
yeah.
a good job.
No, for the mother.
Right, it's for the mother, right? I understand
Yeah.
it's for the mother, but let it be from the child.
Not for you.
No.
What's the difference?
Huh?
No, I'm asking y'all.
Well,
Because
to
look,
me, the
I get the
difference is-
difference, but I want to hear it from
To
y'all.
me, that's your child's mother. That will always be your child's mother. I respect that. Mother's Day, gift her because she gave life to your child.
Wait a minute. Mother's Day should not be the parameter here. That's a mother. So no matter what, that should be in that, right?
Yeah, she said that.
Yeah,
That's what she said.
like I'm saying, Mother's Day.
What you talking about, like for Christmas or something, birthday or something?
Yeah, one of them off the wall holidays. It's Mother's
Well,
Day.
I feel like
Me and mine get along, so I'll give them a gift or something. Be like, hey nigga, look. But I talk to them like I talk to my partners. Hey nigga, happy birthday.
I don't know. To me, it would be kind of odd. It would be kind of odd because I would wonder why are you giving this person a gift? And if that's something you choose, then okay, fine. Come to me, talk to me, let me know beforehand. Just don't surprise it on me. I don't agree with it, but if it's somebody that I want to be with and I want to build with, then I'm going to understand that that's something that they want to do. If you're doing this before me, fine, dandy. But once we get in a relationship, don't start it out the blue. If that's something he was already doing, then fine, please come talk to me before the gift is given. Let me know so I'm not surprised. Because then it might be a little conversation had afterwards.
I'm gonna send you to go get it.
Huh? I would not.
That nigga dirty. He gonna tell you that you sit in your foot.
That's the conversation.
Yeah.
Run to the stove, grab it.
Hey, I need you to get this from the stove for me. And then, later on you find out, oh, this, yeah.
Nah, she gonna know that. She gonna know
Oh,
that. I ain't
see,
gonna
but
be
that's
secret
different
about
then.
that.
See? Yeah, I don't believe in that secrecy shit.
I
If I'm
do.
gonna do something,
I do.
I'm gonna do this.
Oh no, I do. I
Because at the
do.
end of the day, that's still my
I do.
partner at the end of the day, So, If you feel the type of way about it, you can air your grievances.
But should there be secrets?
No.
But transparency
goes so far.
should go in the trash can.
Yeah.
Boy, keep being honest with these people and see what they get back on.
It's just different because I don't give a fuck if they leave.
This is true. But boy, during that argument, I hate it.
I don't argue. We not gonna argue. You can talk.
What's the
And
argument?
see, but that's the thing though. Like, if you being transparent with somebody, you coming to them, you being honest. Like, all right, look,
It shouldn't be. That shouldn't be one.
this is what's on the table. This is not no secrets. You know, I'm being honest with you. I apologize in advance if you probably feel some type of way, but you know, I'm just letting you know. Now, if there's still an argument after that, then to me, then something's wrong with that person, because at least I was being honest about what I'm doing. At least I'm coming to you and telling you that, okay, at the end of the day, I know we're in a relationship.
Right.
I'm not gonna keep no secrets from you, because I wouldn't want, vice versa, I wouldn't want you to keep no secrets from me.
Right.
So I don't see why there would be a need to be an argument.
Some people are argumentative, so it doesn't matter what it is, even if it's conducive or beneficial for them. It's still gonna be an argument.
Yep.
Like some people just are like that. I think it go back to just knowing who you're dealing with. You know, I ain't gonna argue with you. Call your mom and argue.
I'm not gonna start
I feel
one,
like
man.
I don't argue either. I tell you, once the
You know who tell me that?
break,
Every
I
person
check
that
out.
argue.
Check it out.
Everybody that argue always tell me I don't argue.
I kind of feel like how Allison said earlier, like when it comes to the yelling and the
it's a
get
wrap.
loud, like I don't do that, because I'm the type of person, you will notice when my mood changes. Like I will completely shut down before I argue with you. If we can't come to each other and like actually have an adult to adult conversation, then we just gonna wait till each other cool off till we have this conversation. Because it's like once you start yelling, once somebody get loud with the other one, it's like at that point nobody's hearing anything. It's just
They end up in jail.
let's just curse each other out and just, you know.
I know.
Well, my issue with the getting loud and all that is because I feel like once people emotions are heightened, they forget how they care about that person. It's not about, at that point, it's not even about the issue at hand.
Right.
It could have been something simple as folding the towels, but then once whoever gets upset and then the other person gets loud too, at that point you're not even talking about the towels no more. Y'all trying to hurt each other with y'all words.
Y'all bringing up shit from last week.
Right.
You
So
remember that equation I told you
stay
about?
away from it.
Remember the equation I told you about? You know a person's target by
Oh, the emotion.
solution. When they meet you with the emotion, you're done. They don't want to solve the problem. There's something else. If I got a problem, you got a problem, I have a possible solution. Not the right one, but a possible one. And you meet me with an emotion, what was it? Your car won't start. The jumper cables by Grady House. You don't never have nothing I fucking need. She has a bigger fight. It ain't about the jumper cables. She has a bigger fight. That's when I exit the conversation. That's how I don't argue. But I had to learn it. Cause I'll be like, but they're down the street. And then you bang your head up on just the dumbest of shit, cause they don't want to solve. Not they, me too. I know that. Cause I don't want to solve the problem. I'm gonna get somewhere else. Took a manipulative way to get there. And boy, that's when you go to jail. That's when you go to jail.
I play the police with me. My thing, bitch, don't touch me. You touch me, you're going to jail. I'm pressing hard charges. Folks gonna stick all type of whatever the fuck shampoo bottles and beat your ass with some soap. And I'm gonna make sure they do it. I'm gonna bring them whole commissary. Yep. Fix that ass.
The Lord not gonna bless that.
It's all right. Fuck it.
Speaking of commissary,
you know y'all there.
Yeah. It was in the right place when I bought you here.
Lord Jesus,
Now you didn't cross me.
Let's get to Hardy, man.
All the time she keep talking that shit. Go ahead.
Think about it: prison, food, commissary, Hardee's. Hardee's, prison Hardee's.
You want to associate Hardy?
I see what you're
Hardy,
doing.
we ain't associated with you. But look, shout out to Hardy's Kitchen, man. Look, y'all like chocolate oysters. You got lamb chops, you hear me? My dude made the homemade bag of cheese. You hear me? They're looking for partnership currently right now. You know, you need somebody to cater for an event, my dude, pull up on site. Whether you're outdoors, indoors, he got everything that you need, baby. Just look for the red tent and tell him Rudy sent you.
Rudy!
Hardest.
Alright, man. So like, at least it's time third.
Oh, it's in Kinder.
Oh, it's in Kim?
Yeah, it's in Kinder.
Give out the address right there.
Huh?
You wanna give out the address where he be at? Or
He moving
where he
around.
move around? Or
Yeah.
look for the red tent somewhere in Kevin.
Yeah. Get him in Lincoln Manor.
Or just go to Instagram, go to hardest_seafood, and eat this right there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Go
God.
on IG, hardest seafood.
So Kendall gonna see this?
Yeah.
Shit. I've been lying on his phone the whole time. She's like, what you doing? Nothing.
Kill him. Kill him.
Chilling.
Bro, next time, who we got for that next time, man? It's on me. Hey, alright, I'm gonna just call this topic sugar, dude.
Sugar.
Yeah,
Sugar.
I'm calling this sugar. For, I don't know about y'all. I've dealt with older people, you know, cougars and sugar mamas. Nah, they different. Don't be looking for a sugar mama and get your ass a cougar. She gonna fuck your picture, your plates, and your ass home. Alright. I call it sugar because, like I said, they were older people, dog. So my question to y'all ever dealt with an older person that y'all ain't never want to get no sugar to? Cause I hear that dumb ass shit all the time, especially on the internet. Women looking for a sugar daddy, they don't want no
They
sugar.
don't want no sugar.
You gotta give up some ass to get some cash.
That be me. Oh, but look,
You a sugar daddy?
if I'm in a relationship about 50, I'm buying.
You buying it? Hey,
That's
I
it.
ain't mad.
I'm not. I don't want to have none of these difficult ass
You ain't
conversations.
gotta do nothing. It's a transaction.
That's it. I'm buying. I'm not.
I've been a sugar baby a number of times in my life, and it's exciting.
You gonna get it up though? I pay for it.
Yeah, you gotta get it up, cause the older women don't get it down. You gonna get it all.
I'll buy you some stock.
You
Dividend ones too. Pay every month. You'll be straight. I can't buy you no stock.
So that's the rule. After 50, you have to pay for it?
No, you
Nah,
don't have to
nobody
pay
after
for it.
50.
You don't have to pay
I
for it.
mean,
Cause I pay your phone bill right now.
You just
Just let me come once a month.
but you a trick. That's the difference. You a trick.
It ain't tricking.
man, just
You
pay
did.
to write it off as a business expense.
You did.
Alright.
There we go.
I ain't that smart. But
So
I,
T,
I
you
pay
ain't never deal with somebody older that just was like, you know, I'm gonna give you these finances, you just drop some dick off.
Man, this dick always get hard. I ain't gonna lie, this is my dog. We be talking that shit. I'm real intimate, but I be telling she be like, that dick is gonna stop one day.
She's right.
I heard that too.
She's
I don't
right.
believe
And I'm gonna keep wearing that motherfucker till the day it go. The day it go is when I go. That's called expiration date.
Called midlife crisis.
No,
Yeah.
when I go.
Pop your blue chew or something. Like,
You heard me?
Are you ready
You
to
need
go?
him, my girl.
Mine don't work all the time.
I be ready to go.
Sorry.
I know.
Blood in the wind.
I be having
Tyler, I got the blue chews on deck.
No, I don't want that.
Huh?
I don't want putting that shit in my body.
It's alright, I got a smoothie for you to drink too.
That make it
Got it from the Jamaicans.
What you think of?
Yup. Silent.
Where's their sponsors?
Huh?
Hey, put your number on it, bro.
Just write that shit down. Got a recipe on them.
But what you say with the sugar mom? I start thinking about this old lady I used to mess with named Roberta.
But you my back.
You sound like she was old from the get-go. Yeah? Yeah. What was the
You know, my son
stipulations?
still kick it to this day.
Still cool. Huh? They be the coolest
I
people,
mean, my
dog.
son's kicking. She
Oh,
can't stand
oh,
mine.
that's not cool shit, man. My sugar mamas was cool. You know what I mean?
Well, we give it up easy. It sounds like they don't.
I mean,
You give me a haircut.
Nah, they knew I like video games and food. So, they honed in on my weaknesses.
Nah.
And I was with it. Fuck it. Yep.
They used to buy a nigga a gram. They can't have it.
How you deal with the aggressive one? The aggressive one.
The aggressive one, the one that's...
No, how do you deal with the aggressive old man?
Oh.
Like he
No, sugar daddy is aggressive, huh?
Well, I've never had a sugar daddy.
Really?
I don't
You want one?
anything- No.
You sure?
Because I want one if they don't want no sugar. I have no sugar.
You want a daddy then? Sugar daddy find the sugar is daddy.
We was talking about that last week.
I need some. I don't have no sugar to give. I
Mhm.
don't have any.
What about some Splendor?
I don't
You know,
have
some of them
no
got that
sugar
little blood.
substitutes.
Okay.
That half and half.
Yeah, they have hair.
No, don't have it. So I would love for a man to just give me some money. I would love it. Matter of fact, I have one bill. He could pay my mortgage every month, but don't want nothing in return. And I have yet to find that man, and that's okay. I'm gonna go to work every day, and I'm gonna pay that mortgage. But I've never had a sugar daddy. Not a sugar daddy.
Jay.
Y'all mind your ass off.
Hold on.
You never had no sugar daddy? Older cat.
I talked to an older man.
Okay.
But it wasn't my sugar daddy.
So y'all talked to older
So
guys
you had to give
today.
him sugar for that.
I was in a relationship.
Okay.
That's different.
Yeah,
that's different. There we go.
Yeah.
How old? How old between, like, what's the age difference between both of you?
Yeah, that's a good question, cause she
I'm about
over
to
there
say, I
giggling
was
like
in a-
that.
I was in a relationship when I talked to, he was probably the first actual older guy I talked to. And I was like, probably 20 and he was like 30.
That's not
Oh yeah, that ain't bad. She got a decade.
What you got there?
Yeah, cause she giggling.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh. Okay, I talked to a man where there was over a 20-year age difference.
20 years?
Over 20.
Was that the oldest guy?
Mm-hmm.
Ever? Okay.
Was the dick still working?
Mm-hmm.
All right, now you telling me the dick gonna die?
It will, but okay.
Oh, no.
How much they healthy?
Your stamina is
I eat coconut flesh and
They
shit.
got them things you put in. I was about to say.
Yeah, they got them.
This is the thing.
Like a wine.
I don't understand why men have this idea of it's an issue when your penis don't get
Ego.
hard as fast.
Yeah.
Ego.
Because
Oh,
when you're
as
dealing
fast?
with
Ego.
a real woman,
Mhm.
a woman is gonna meet you where you are.
Mhm.
Like if your penis don't get hard, you need assistance or something like that. If that woman is
I-
really into you,
All
then
right.
that's not gonna even matter.
Right.
What if she's
But
going
it
through
matters to the
menopause?
back, cause it, like you said, it's an ego thing.
What if
You know.
What if she's going through menopause? That's a
If
real
she's
question.
going through menopause? What
Yes.
that mean? Like what? Her sex drive? A woman's sex drive changes all the time.
Yeah.
That's when they're going through
So
menopause.
well, I've never been through menopause, so I can't.
You don't
speak
know any
on-
women that been through
Well, not
I
that I
know
talk
some.
to about. I don't.
it? Okay.
Not that I
They
talk
was
to
cool
about
like
that. But women, I'm
You did
30.
it.
I'm 33,
Right.
and women my age. Well, I know me personally. My body go through changes to where I feel like okay, all the time I might want to have sex this time, and then next time I might not want to have sex. It's my body go through changes, so I don't. I feel like it is what it is.
When you say next time,
You're like, what's the time? Yeah.
yes.
Well, and I would say this is just me.
Mhm.
This is just Allison.
This ain't law, but this
Right,
happens.
this is just me. When I'm into a guy, it has to be more than physical
Yeah.
for me to be for me to wanna go down that road.
So time.
Oh, constantly.
I mean, I feel like that with women.
What?
Yeah, I'm a sapiosexual, dog. Well, demisexual. That means that you gotta stimulate me mentally and we gotta form some type of connection.
Oh, I thought it had something to do with scorpions. I ain't know what the fuck.
No, sapiosexual.
Say it again.
Asante Samuel?
A sapiosexual.
A sample Samuel?
What? What the hell you say?
Nigga have sex.
Oh, filter fish. That's what y'all sound
That
like.
nigga was saying have sex.
No, I'm a demisexual.
Okay, I said it wrong.
Means
Wrong pronunciation.
demi meaning that we have to form a connection.
Mhm.
You know, we have to get interpersonal in some type of level. It ain't gotta be no crazy ass shit. We gotta have some type of rapport.
Okay.
Sapial meaning that you gotta stimulate me mentally. So the mind turns me on. You know, physical appearance, yeah, damn, yeah, of course you're appealing. Clearly, that's why we having this conversation.
Right.
But bitch, if you just
Nah.
look good and that was a bag of rock, I'm not wasting dick on you.
That's
I
why
call it wasting dick at this time of day.
That's why
Shit,
I
I ain't wasting dick on you.
That's why that temporary ED, she was dumb. And I didn't. I just
Yeah,
turned on that.
dick,
My shit
limp,
stayed like
noodle,
that.
spaghetti.
And got hard for that lamp. But could not get hard for it.
Yeah.
How does dog?
Bro, you
You don't
had.
give a fuck. That's the thing.
You
You a visual person.
You a Damien dude sexual. I think I'm a heterosexual.
Bro, this girl didn't know what
As long
time
as-
zone
as long as-
Seattle
As
was.
long as it got feet to pussy, you
No,
fuck it, man.
if it look good, then we can do, we can do.
You familiar with
You know what I'm saying?
That nigga,
Where you at?
You know what I mean? But I like,
nigga over here talking about roofing colliders and shit.
it's really like to be real, it don't take too much. It really
But
just
that's
be
you.
like, if I just find you, if I just gotta find you attractive. That's it.
Right.
You know what I mean? It doesn't take too
And that
much.
don't work for me.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, though, don't get me wrong. Like, I ain't about to go from 0 to 100, but at the same time, like, you gonna start to see a rise out
I'm
of
gonna
it.
tell you this,
You
if you
know
suck
what
some
I'm
good dick, suck some dick. If you suck good dick, that's always a winner. That's always a winner. I don't give a fuck if you don't stupid. If you suck some good dick, do it. You get something.
What if I suffer from early signs of prostate cancer?
What?
You need a
I
face.
always
You need an ass. She might have one of the big four
I just
fingers
want
in
to
the
get tested
room.
for that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How was it? They got the pill thing.
I ain't
now
got
too,
it.
huh? Oh.
I don't think
Yeah,
so.
my great uncle said the same thing. He said nigga came out there with the glove. I said, fuck it. They walked out.
Not technology. Not,
Yeah, they got they got pills and all kind of shit. They got the little. Yeah. Here's a good thing, men to avoid prostate cancer.
Beat your meat.
I wasn't about to say that, but sure, I hate it. But
Is that a fact?
I don't think that's a fact. But a proven fact is beer. The yeast in the beer helps prevent prostate cancer. Peanuts as well. So the oils that they secrete do that. I'm a microbiologist, so I have to study all this type of shit.
That's why you know the words, the Greek meaning anyway.
Yeah, Damien sexual and shit like that. I told you something, bro.
You know, boom. So what's the oldest friend you ever been with? Mine was 56 at the time.
Oh, motherfucker. Now you indeed, man. 56.
Huh? Put your hand on the shipper room.
No, how old you were?
Huh? Shh. What? I had to be. I wasn't 19 yet, so it had to be 18 going.
Why are you in the same place as this woman?
Huh? I ventured
And why
around,
are we
bro.
in the same place?
You ain't called me, Brian.
You a lucky motherfucker, son.
You know if you called me, I made something shaky. Made something happen.
Bruh.
At 19, I was fucking with something.
She got one of my cars.
Oh,
Yeah, I was.
What the 56 looked like with my mama?
No, I don't think so. She wasn't from around here.
Neither am I.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I don't remember nothing in the vicinity.
Well, I say the oldest I think I probably went was
Shout out to you, Miss Harrell.
I was probably what 25. She had to be what?
Showed on the Davenport.
38. 38.
38?
I messed with women. I messed with women who were older than that. That was probably the time when it was like I said I'm 25, she's 38. It was a long.
Oh, the biggest gap.
The biggest gap. You know what I'm saying? But like nigga, 56.
Did she talk to you a lot?
Damn.
She talked to you?
I didn't know she was 56 at the initial.
Did she talk to
I
you?
found out it. I was like,
So she was just sugar
Nah, I
mama,
was-
that's somebody
yeah.
that's in a relationship.
Nah,
I wasn't really thinking that much money at the time.
I mean,
bro.
technically, the term relationship is just like any type of bond. But I know what you mean by it. But nah, we weren't dating and courting and none of that shit. We was just having sex and she'd buy me shit.
Right.
I was on candy.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was at a security job, I wasn't making too much money. Like she was just, you know what I said? I was dating a little Jones, so she was like, you know, she just can fuck with me, you know. The Jones go to sleep around 10 o'clock. You know what I mean?
Harris knocked out.
Huh?
What's that?
That was my. That's
John, what's that?
huh?
What's that?
It's like another thing for like female. Yeah, like another little term for female.
Okay, go ahead. I'm not gonna add on to that.
I had to look it up.
Nigga first said, I said, damn, nigga, what you was born in the 70s?
No, man.
Damn near.
For real.
Damn near. I'm right around the corner from it.
Yeah. Yeah. Tell me, dog.
John.
56.
Yeah, hell yeah. Look good too.
And you was 18?
Yeah.
Where you met at? You still ain't tell her?
I probably,
Was
at
she a
18,
teacher?
I probably met her at work. Cause I was working at fucking Abercrombie and Fitch and shit. Older people like going in there for some damn reason. They do have good ass quality clothes. That shit too damn high for me.
Was a white woman?
Mm-hmm. She black. Light skin.
Yo, you know how wild this is.
Have you ever been
Black
with
woman,
a black?
56 and
No,
Abercrombie.
you ever been with a black man? A white woman? A white man?
No, I haven't.
I'm just swell white men like that.
No, I was just saying, like,
have
no,
an
I
issue.
haven't.
I don't have an issue with dating one, but I've never.
Never been attracted to the pink meat.
Never.
That's what somebody told me
Never
before.
been
She's
with-
like, I don't like pink meat. I'm
Never
like,
been
what?
with
And it took me a second for it to register. I'm like, oh.
not pink. Never been with
Yeah, she fucked me up with that. I'm like, pink meat? What the fuck
Well,
you talking about?
I would say this. That person, do they talk to very light skinned African American men?
No, she like dark niggas.
Okay, because light skinned African American men will have the same thing.
Really? That's crazy. Damn. I don't know neither shit. You see them black as they is a spade. You know what I mean? Just as chocolate. It's a German fucking cake. Like, yeah. Damn.
Have you ever talked to a light skinned black man, African American man?
no.
You just deep. Street
I
dogs.
just no, like I just never like ran into one that was like within the same attraction. Like I've always just talked to like dark skins or like his complexion or my complexion.
What's your preference? I know it's the complexion, but height.
Like,
Is that height required?
yeah, you I feel like you gotta be some type of taller than me. Cause if I put heels on, I can't be taller than you. That's
Why?
cause
It's just a thing.
it's just my personal thing. Cause I'm gonna feel like
He looks off.
it looks off.
Man, fuck. I fuck with a motherfucker that's 6'2", and she from Kentucky. She ain't get 1 foot. I'm 5'8".
Like I'm 5'6".
And we in the
So
store.
I
In the
mean,
store.
if you're like 5'8", 5'9", you know, I'm not saying you gotta be this 6'2" nigga. Like no, but if you're like I'm 5'6", but if you're like 5'4",
And I ask you an honest
That
question.
might be the nigga that's gonna treat you right. The 5'4".
Everybody always say that when it's out of your preference. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but I said it right. You never really you feel.
Because they out there lead. Yeah, they gonna treat you right.
I don't know.
What you say, huh?
Nigga might got anger issues.
I used to say what I would want was a dude over 6 foot. But now that I'm older, I don't wear the high heels. My job, I have bad feet from my job, so I don't wear the high heels. So I'm not even worried about that. But I'm short. I'm 5'4", so I've never dated anyone shorter than me. I've always dated someone taller than me. I don't know. Do I even have a preference now? I'm really not sure. I don't know. I've never ever dated someone shorter than me. But nowadays, I don't even know if I have a preference. I don't think I have a preference.
So is that what Ebony was talking about basically?
What?
That men done got so shitty that women have just, I don't even have a preference anymore. Just the first nigga that tell me good morning on a regular basis.
No, let me say this. No. I do not accept no anything. I'm not saying that.
Right.
But when I was younger, I used to have like this list.
I think
A man has to be this, a man has to be this, and a man, and what life has taught me was you can have a man that's gonna check all those boxes
But this
and
one.
it's gonna treat you like crap. And you might have a man that don't check all those boxes, that check some of the boxes or most of the boxes, that will treat you like the princess or the queen that you desire to be. So I'm not saying settle for a man that just gives you anything. I'm not saying settle for that. What I'm saying is what life has taught me. Just because a man check all those boxes, that don't mean he's good for you.
Yeah, because I mean, like, even though like she's 33 and like I'm 25, like I can honestly say that I've learned a lot because I was in a whole marriage. Like I recently just like completed my divorce like last year or something. So coming out of that divorce, it really like taught me a lot about preferences and requirements. Like how she said, I'm not gonna accept anything, but at the same time, it's just like I don't look for somebody to just be like, oh, he gotta be this, check. He gotta make this much, check. He gotta look like this, check. It's just like it's a consistency thing with me. Like I have to see and feel like, okay, this is really what you want.
Right. So it's more of like, you know there's a ceiling, but you know there's a floor also.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I would say this. I do have a list, but my list looks a lot different.
Right.
Is it
Right.
It looks a lot. Not saying that it's shorter.
Okay.
It might be
It's
one
just different
month,
type
but
of
it's
shit.
different.
Right.
Like something is, how does this man treat his family?
Ooh, come on. Not enough people
Not
worry
just
about
his
that.
mama.
Yeah.
How does this man treat his family?
Mm-hmm.
Does this man believe in what I believe in religiously?
That's important.
Does this
That's
man
important.
value family? Not just how he treats his family, but does he value family? Because
Just
what I've
family-oriented.
learned, yes, I am
Me
very
too.
family.
I understand that.
Okay.
And
Hell yeah.
I can't, it's harder for me to talk to a dude that doesn't understand why I call my mama every day or why I talk to my daddy
Right.
almost
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Every
5
goddamn
times
day.
a week.
I
Like,
judge him for a different reason if he tripping about that.
huh?
People got mad at you for that.
Well,
That's
not
the thing.
saying they got mad, but they didn't understand it.
That's the thing.
That they didn't
I'm just
understand.
glad
So
Everybody raised
somebody
different.
my list has changed. Not saying that it has so completely gone away. It just has changed. It's not like, oh, he gotta be over 6 foot. Because me, I used to love guys that were 300 plus in weight. So
It's like,
it's
boy.
not, my list has changed. My list has changed. So I like you have to treat your family right. You have to have what do you believe in? I need to know your beliefs and your values. They need to some kind of way align with mine or being family oriented is huge for me. And if you have kids, how do you treat your child's mother?
Yeah.
Come on.
Because I'm not saying that y'all have to be best friends. I'm not saying that y'all have to be besties. But if you have a child with this person, your child is paying attention to that relationship.
Yeah.
Your child is seeing it. So how are you treating your child's mother? So my list has changed. It has shifted. But it's still somewhat of a list. It's just that all those things, all those physical features that people
that glitz and glitter.
like they just have blinders to. I'm a little past that now.
I got
It's
so many
what you
questions,
think.
but
I see.
I'm
I
not.
do your thing. Like, do your thing.
No.
Yeah, by all means.
Well, I agree with her, but you know me, my mind is a little weird.
Where you at with it?
Nigga.
Go ahead.
Nigga.
Speak your truth.
No, her truth was the truth.
Oh.
I just lived it.
Yeah.
And I saw it change in the midst of my, remember I told you, my work dropped. All of a sudden, a dude that looked just like me turned on. But
Was it physical or was it?
it was in my wallet. It was in
It's
my
financial.
wallet. Wallet got light.
Fiscal.
It was in my wallet. But I understood it. Like, I understand, to be honest with you, I got a daughter. You know what I'm saying? I don't want her bringing home no dude that either he don't know God, like he know him, I need him to be of it. Because I know my daughter gonna be an asshole. So if that dude don't know how to take that kind of offense, nah, he gotta be in the word. Today, well, I ain't gonna say today, she got her own choice. But he gotta be in it. Because I saw when I wasn't in it, I was emotional, irrational, made too much sense sometimes. Sometimes you gotta know to shut the fuck up.
Yeah. Ooh,
That
too many
just
people
go.
online do that.
And I think that man of the house title gets given away to men too easy.
Yeah.
That shit gotta be earned.
Yeah.
Like niggas be just, oh, I'm the man, who you not? You gotta know how to take that shit and not say nothing and still treat her the same the next day. Cause my nigga, her emotions don't change like that. As mad as she is today, you gonna react like she gonna be mad at you for life like that. And it's not. She could be over it in the morning.
Right.
You done made it bigger.
Right.
I had to smoke weed, read the Bible, understand all that shit. So he gotta be in it. For me, I don't know how I got on my daughter's preference list. She's 5. But that's just, when you were saying, that's why I'm like, it changed it for me too, if I was to be single. I got one requirement.
What was that?
I told y'all already.
Oh,
She gotta know the difference between what I'm telling her
Yeah.
and what she doing. I'm not calling you that. I've gotten many, I think that's how I went to jail.
Yeah.
I think that's really how I went to jail. Now I'm thinking about it. Somebody talk. You know what, God? Nah, I hope that she forgive me for it. I didn't touch her, by the way. I gotta say that every time I go somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Because people just assume.
Right. You gonna get the charge out the gate.
Yeah. Why
So-
I didn't get charged? She the one I got on probation.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Aggressive. So I heard this thing and say, if you really want to know how somebody feel about you, you know, being in a relationship, man, if you fall on hard times, it's gonna show you how your woman really feel about you. But women, when your man blow up, and that's gonna show you how he really feel about you. You know, cause when niggas got all the bread and everything, or you can show your ass as much as you want.
Bro,
But do you have the discipline to stick to what got you there?
That's different,
You know,
bro.
your involvement
That's
with
different.
the person.
You ever had a lot of money?
Huh?
You ever had a lot of money?
I got more than I ever had right now.
Yeah, man.
But I've been the same way, cause that's not the shit.
Was it a
that-
gradual
Nah,
rise,
it
or
was
was
a
it
jump.
instant?
It was a jump, but shit, it came from trying different shit. Jail time, other shit too. You know, I'm just a humble person. I don't take no shit, and I've been like that. But I don't think that's gonna change.
Dropping
But I
up
love people.
Hmm?
I love people. And I like to see everybody prosper. But you can fuck her off if you want to. You get the fuck on too.
I'm glad you like to see everybody prosper. I be hating.
Yeah.
At one point in time, not anymore. At one point, when I dropped, dog, not one day in my life I was broke. Not one day.
When I dropped off.
Till I hit about 35. From 0 to 35, I always had money.
Yeah.
I started hating on niggas that you broke and you riding.
I
I ain't never committed a crime in my life. I thought about robbing.
You like that?
And I'm a snitch.
You kicked into survival mode, dog. That's all that is.
That wasn't survival mode, bro.
Shit.
That wasn't survival mode. That was
like shit.
That was lazy.
That was the devil.
That was lazy. Yeah.
You lazy?
That's definitely lazy, man. That's definitely lazy. I can't stand when people steal my Wi-Fi password more or less shit.
You can't.
You know what I'm saying? So that's lazy. I should be able to go get that.
Yeah.
I get alerts.
What's that? Y'all crazy. We didn't veered off every way, but let's go into our final topic, man. What you got for us, Jay?
So the final topic is double standards.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say double standards, it's like it could be.
And you gotta take a sip. Damn. Double standards, this nigga hard.
It did.
Okay, so
I like talking to younger people.
So I feel like women and men can have a double standard, but I feel like a lot of men, like when it comes to certain situations, men have double standards with a lot of stuff. Like, for example, I'm gonna just say like, okay, let's say you have a chick, right? And she cool with this guy, like she basically cool with the whole crew. Like, but
Same thing that went through my head. Did she get the Drake hug?
Did she? What?
Did she get the Drake hug?
Did she get the drink?
Okay. So like I said, she cool with the whole crew. Like it ain't on no like weird type shit. Like all of them just literally cool. She didn't fuck around with one of them because they close like that type shit. Now let's say one of them. What the fuck is that?
Go ahead, y'all. I got cheated on like that. Keep going.
I was like to do.
Okay, so.
The last one, chick.
Huh?
The last one.
I mean, like let's just say like, one of the other partners, come up to them and be like, just blunt. I just be like, hey, shawty, I'm just like, I just want to fuck. No strings attached. I think you cool, but I just want to fuck. Now, to me, a man's mindset would be, oh, she owe. Because normally that's what most guys would say, or that's what most guys would call it, because they would feel like, quote unquote, she loved the crew. Like, all right, you done fucked on this one, and you turn around and fucked on this one. So like, what you gonna fuck on the next one next? But when men do something like that, it's either like oh, you hit her too, like y'all dapping each other off, y'all laughing about the shit. I'm not saying all guys, I'm saying some. I'm saying some. You can't wait to say something.
I can't. I'm tweaking.
You can't wait.
I'm listening. I'm proud of you too.
You might be in here talking to your mama about this sometime.
I mean, I just feel
Because
like,
we'll still be here at 12.
why is it such a double standard when it comes to certain situations like that? That's where my confliction comes in. Because if it was a guy doing it would be a totally different story. But a woman,
I'm listening. I'm gonna continue.
But a woman, she gonna be oh, like that's probably the first thing she gonna be categorized as. And I'm explaining like this because I've seen it, like I've heard it happen.
Right.
So it's kind of like, what's?
I agree. I've seen that happen also, but then there was also the case. Like I said, there's always the other side of the story. Like she got with the other guy and they got married, or they still together to this day type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, me personally, son, if a woman come to me and say she won't fuck out, the first thing I'm not gonna think when she a hoe. I'm just gonna think, oh, this dick out of this. I'm about to knock her fucking block off. That's the first thing I'm thinking. I'm not thinking, oh, you a hoe. I'm thinking.
How do you deal with
I don't have to hear that.
I'm about to say that.
That shit ain't work.
I'm on this side of the lead over there. Yeah, we'll talk.
But I was just being real. Like, if I'm attracted to you like that, like, I'm not going. Why would I be? I'm gonna ruin it myself, thinking. You know what I'm saying? Trying to fuck tomorrow. Change tomorrow.
Yeah. Don't change the day.
Don't change tomorrow. Change with me. Change. Cause you never know. You know what I'm saying? We might have a good thing. You might get a little boy. I might give you a house. You never know how it work out.
Oh.
Pussy might be good. You might get your phone bill paid. However you want to do it. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. Like, I'm not trying to fuck up your household.
Right. I play
You
my
know
role,
what I'm saying?
baby.
You know what I'm
Play
saying?
my role, baby. I ain't trying to run nothing.
Unless, like, I ain't gonna lie, but there's a chance for love. You know, there's always a chance for all that shit. But I'm just saying, like, if a woman come to me and she like, I want, and I'm sexually attracted, I'm like, you trying to go right now?
You fucking.
I don't care where I'm at. I don't care what I smell like. I don't care what I want. What? I
Booty
could be
butt
homeless.
bone naked
What?
in the wilderness.
Come on, man. Ain't no man turned down no good pussy, right? Oh, no woman look good, right?
Nah, I don't know about that.
Ain't no
I
man
done turned
turned
down.
Niggas do that shit for a sport.
Right.
I don't look that good. I get nothing, but I just used to like to throw people off.
Now I'm an old boxer. I ain't turned down no bouts.
Man, some bounce will knock your life out. Boy, I'll tell you that.
I'm fighting the heavy hitter every time.
I'm gonna say this.
Fuck that.
What you
As far as that double standard thing, I see, cause like you said, you know how they look at men and that. The majority of my friends are females, you know.
Exactly.
So I get to see the other end of that, cause women call niggas hoes too.
Mm-hmm.
They do the same
Community
shit. Y'all do community dick trade. Ooh, trade. Y'all do the same shit we do.
That's the old name.
But see, this the thing though. Y'all, like, I can't say all y'all, but ooh, shit. Y'all got motherfuckers that y'all be like, y'all might have fucked them, but y'all ain't fuck them. You know? Y'all do that
They got the call.
that person don't count.
They got the call.
Y'all do that shit. That shit right there. Oh, well, fuck, it was only 2 minutes. Fuck, it ain't count. Yeah, it did.
That's a
You
double
fucked for
standard.
2 minutes. That's it. You know? Oh,
for men, that count.
Shit, it all count.
Yeah,
That motherfucker been inside you been on it? Count. You hear me?
That's like body count.
Yeah, body count.
For women, it's a big deal. From a man, looking at a woman, it's a huge deal. But when a woman talks to a man about it, it shouldn't be a big deal. It don't even matter how many people he had, but it matters how many people she had. That's a
I don't
double standard.
I don't like that.
double standard.
I don't worry about none of that shit.
Can I
First
do
of
the
all,
church finger?
yeah, go ahead.
No, to leave.
Oh, yeah. Look, me personally, I don't care about none of that shit. First of all, it don't matter, bitch, that was before me. You hear me? And if it was after me, I'm clearly back again, huh? So, that tell you something.
Spin the block.
Yeah, then spin. You hear me? But I say that to say this. It depends on the audience that the double standard is being judged by. Cause some people might not think it's a big deal.
Right.
You know? I look at it like this. You like fucking, you like fucking.
Thank you. Come on.
I mean, you fucked me, you fucked him, alright, well,
Thank you.
that's what the fuck it was. We wasn't boyfriend and girlfriend, so fuck, nigga, you can fuck who the fuck you want fuck. Now if we was, if he fucking, like, something like that didn't happen between before, this nigga will call me, say, bro, look, this, that, and third gonna look, that shit cool?
Yeah, tell me it was like that.
I want that.
That shit cool, bro. I'm like, nigga, I'm not
So
fucking
even
with
you
you.
know he called and talked to you about it. How is this woman looked at though? Is this
I don't
woman
care.
We don't care.
is this woman looked at as a whole because
He married her.
Oh, we both still gonna try to hit.
Yeah.
Why not? Like she's
Nah, see,
might be a
this is what I like
person.
right here. Cause usually when that happens, somebody ain't being honest. One of them niggas really do be liking her, and they play that fucking role.
I don't like you.
That is true.
I like it like
I've been
a
that
person.
guy. I've been that
Niggas
guy.
be like, yo,
You
bro, I
definitely
like
did.
it.
I've been that guy.
And don't.
But I can admit I've been that guy. But you know what I'm saying? But you know,
I feel like that.
you get tired of, you know what I'm saying? You get tired of like, you know, damn this.
Damn, I know that nigga run out.
Like, fuck, cause I ain't gonna lie, me, cause like the thing that fucked me up is like probably to see like, all right, I'll get her, and it's like
We
in the
were
back of my head,
first.
I'm always
Were you
thinking
first?
about, like you said, it might not. I know she fucked that nigga. I know you. And like you said, it might not, it ain't got nothing to do with us, but I'm just, and it fucked up the whole relationship, cause I might not even wanna fuck with her.
Sound like Mike
It's my
from the
time,
Wood
cause I
again.
want, I guess, cause in my head, you know, We were raised to think like that.
You let the
right?
nigga tell
That
you,
you
bro.
want something that no one else has had. You were raised to think like that as a man. You know what I'm saying? In a way, you know what I mean? So it kind of fucked up a lot of
What?
the perception, you know what I'm saying, of a lot of women that do like to have sex just for fun. You know what I'm saying?
See, how deep y'all was going with that conversation?
As deep as you want to go, cause that's what I do to them.
I didn't know
If you fuck with me, you come fuck me, guess what? You gonna have some problems after. This nigga called me, say, son, what the fuck you did, my bitch?
Nigga, why you
I ain't
calling
did
me?
nothing.
For one,
I ain't did a shit.
do it back to her.
Yeah,
Nigga, she
bitch.
with you.
Right.
But that's my old days. I don't talk shit like
And
that.
I feel like this. I ain't worried about no nigga in my time span. You hear me? That's just that. When it's my time, you can deal with the other nigga shit. That's just me.
What if
I
he
don't
was a
worry
Super
about
Bowl with champ?
that. I don't care about none of that shit. She over there fucking me. Super Bowl ring, man.
That was my girlfriend, man. Fuck shit.
That ain't my. She getting boned and dick down right now.
I know.
He deserves that pussy, man. He's a Super Bowl champion.
I was hooping too, nigga. Fuck that.
Yeah, but he's a Super Bowl champion. Did you bring a championship to the city?
The half, all, that time was Lance Moore. All them niggas tried to. What we talking about, bro? 'Cause I'm about to get it out.
That was that.
Say it again.
Anyway, walk back to the matter is, if you fucking like that, I feel like all that double standard shit just, yeah, they exist. They damn sure exist. But it also depends on the audience that it's presented to.
Who's responsible for double standards? Because I'm avoiding the question. to answer
I think
that.
women responsible for double standards. But they got some emotional ass niggas too, so people.
I can tell you why. Then I'm leaving.
Comparisons.
I'm running out. That halo effect. Y'all use that halo effect when it's beneficial for y'all.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at it. If I had it, I'll use the fuck out of it. Pretty privilege, shit like that. The halo effect. Y'all come with innocence.
Right. That's what.
So you come with innocence, we assume you not capable of that. You can't fuck Terry and his brother.
And keep that same.
But y'all call us dogs all the time. We come with that type of stereotype. So we just do our best to live up to it. Do y'all best to live up to y'all.
That's why I feel like a lot of men don't, this halo effect that you're talking about, I feel like a lot of men don't give that to women. I don't
No,
know.
authorities do.
Authorities do?
You goddamn right. On the totem pole, who's the lowest
Man.
of society? Who's the lowest?
Man.
I say straight black men. Women would say different. So that's why the halo effect comes into play. No matter, put us in any situation, we look guilty. With a white man, we look guilty. White woman, we look guilty. Black woman, we look guilty. Another black man, we look guilty. So that double standard is what I'm saying with the halo effect. Somebody call the police right now, me and you outside, it comes straight to me. No matter if they're black or white. If it's it could be a fucking alien. I look more threatening. So that halo effect kind of to me comes into play a little bit when it comes to that double standard. We don't, we crazy for that shit, but don't expect it from me. Which I told you, I don't even be carrying over there to cheat me. I could give a shit less. There's 80 things she could do that's worse than cheating. But that halo effect make niggas respond to that ego. Mixed with halo, you get St. Charles Parish.
Nelson Coleman correction.
You get commissary. You get commissary. You get all that shit, man, and all that shit.
Ass potato soup.
Yeah. Oh wait, that shit was good. I was in there for the 4th day. I had to eat. But nah, I think that's why the double standard exists. It's just this perception that women are holding.
Perception, right?
And they use it when it's beneficial to them, which I don't knock, cause I would.
And even if y'all do some shit that ain't cool, there's some other women that did that same type of shit, so they're gonna back you on that. Men don't do that as much for each other. You know?
What?
So
tell niggas when they wrong?
We might do it to us. We talk like openly in public, and the public eye, men have just started really speaking up more on each other's behalf. Women been doing that, you know.
Called Wait to Exhale. You ever seen that
I
movie?
feel like women do it for each other, and I see that lacking in the male community. I wouldn't just say with African American males. I would probably say with like all males. It is lacking, and I think that's on men for y'all to step up and rally around somebody and really have.
That's
She's right.
You know.
Yeah.
So because women And I would say this, if a woman is wrong, I would tell her she's wrong. Now, when would I tell her? I would not tell her in the midst of her hooping and hollering and doing all that. I would, if it's somebody that I care about, I'm going to wait to pull them on the side and be like, girl, you know you were wrong. And with men, I feel like y'all can do that too, but it's just, you just have to know how to do it. You just really have to know how to do it.
They don't, you can't trust me.
Because see,
another men in the store.
As growing up, we not taught that. You know, y'all get to be a lot more interpersonal with each other. You know, so the first real concepts that we grasp for those outside of family is in relationships. So y'all have that practice growing up. You know, we're taught to hold it and be a man, definitely fuck up and all that. Yeah.
Not to have emotions.
Yeah.
Yes.
I used to use the shit out of me.
Or at least not projecting them.
And that can be another double standard with emotions, because women are allowed to express themselves, show how they feel about certain things. Women are allowed to get excited, like, I'm standing on this. And for certain men aren't allowed, and I'm not speaking as a whole, anything like that. I'm just saying men aren't given that same, like, grace. They're not allowed to, they don't allow themselves to do the same things. A woman is okay if she go in the store and she have a meltdown. That's a woman.
You say,
you know,
who don't allow them to do what? You say women?
I feel like men don't allow, to me, men don't allow other men that grace.
Why not? Women
to have,
why not?
Be emotional.
You know why? Because y'all don't accept it.
Right.
Women don't accept emotions.
No, indeed, dog.
Yeah, you're an acronym.
Most women accept anger more than. All right, so I'm not an affectionate dude, but I tried to have a conversation about affection. I got called weak.
Yeah, things get weaponized easily against men because the perception of a man is, regardless of what the hell happens, you gotta stay stoic, right? You know, so any sign of like a chink in that armor is like, oh, well, you need to be a man. How many times have you heard that from not just men? Women.
Right.
And you know, so when we gotta keep wearing that mask, keep wearing that mask, even if it is hurting, you gotta stand tall like that shit don't phase you.
It depends on the relationship that you're in, because, and this is just me, how I feel. With my man, when we're at home, it's just me and him. I feel like he can be at his most vulnerable state and I can be at mine. And in a street, I'm not going to be at my most vulnerable state and he's not going to be at his. But when it's us two and we're alone, we need to show each other that grace, and we need to be able to, if I cannot be vulnerable with my mate, who can I be vulnerable with? And some men maybe he feel like that might be his mom. His mama might be a person who feel like he wants to cry first. That's what. Hey.
No, I fully agree. So I'm being immature over here.
Hold on, how it go? What you said?
Dick to cry on is a dick to ride on.
Show the cry on the dick to ride on.
Yeah, that's the sweater. She's been proven.
I was being immature.
Well, with women, you talking about with women in like male frames?
I mean, some niggas too, been on their preference. But hey bro, you want this, you better include them. Cause boy, they take shit down. Nah, well see, I was that dude that like with my partners and shit, they'll come talk to me and then go cry to their old lady like I was the one that sent them the bad news. So the emotional shit I used to push. I used to push that shit. Like I think, open up. And I saw how it got used as a weapon on me, because I'm very vocal. I was. I don't talk no more. That's why I come here. Therapy. I'm going home and shutting the fuck up. Right? So
I'll play the game.
I don't see nothing in the house, because I just saw anything I said being knowing that the person probably wasn't gonna hear if I said I had to win a lot of numbers anyway. But part of that being taken down was me saying, yo, touch me a little more. You see how fucking gay that sounds? But I need that affirmation too, Like I don't think that's what it sounds soft coming out my mouth. And I said it on purpose. Coming out play it back in your head. Look how soft this nigga is. Yeah. No, I want you to, you know what I'm saying, give me the same shit that you require from me. Because niggas respond to them sounds, not bodies. We gonna move with the right verbiage. Real shit.